Where's that from again?
You know, bye.
What's happening, guys?
We finally there.
We're
Jesus.
live, bro. We live.
That's right.
I got myself here, Steve-O,
Hello.
Jakub.
Okay.
Guys, this is the first time we're going live, so I doubt it we'll have... Actually, we've got one viewer.
Woo!
What's happening? You alright? Okay. Let's try this. We're going to do a discussion. We're a bit late on Alien Covenant.
That
something
was Ash,
that's...
by the way.
That was Ash, by the way.
Hey guys.
Say hello. And get away from the lid.
Peace.
He's playing
Yeah.
some Forza at the moment on the Xbox, but it was just first time to go live with you lot. If you are not watching it now, then you guys are going to watch it after because it will come up on my page later on. I want to say a massive thank you to you subscribers. And let's start this off, man, because I think the past hour we've been talking about it, we probably lost the mojo of the conversation.
We have been discussing.
I was
quite a
going to
bit.
say,
And I
we've
suddenly
already
feel
gone through
nervous.
it like so much already. So Alien Covenant.
I thought it was a good film.
Garbage. Absolute garbage. That's
Many
my
people
thoughts.
have even more questions.
Boring.
I do too, but I still believe it was a good film. I didn't see it as an alien film, but a little side project he did.
I think my-
from Prometheus.
But what did you think that the film, when you saw the trailer, what did you think it was going to be a... Did you...
Yeah, I know, he's trying to get more.
Sorry, I was thinking like, he's leaning in.
Yeah, I
man.
know.
No, I was thinking like, what did you think that film was going to represent? Like, did you think it's going to be like a sequel to Prometheus,
Yeah.
or a sequel to Alien, or a prequel to Alien?
Oh, I knew it was going to be a prequel to Prometheus.
Really?
No, but it's not.
It's not though.
Well, sorry, prequel to Aliens. Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I'm stressing out right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't know, because I feel like they mismarketed the movie.
Yeah, I think a
Because
lot
if
of
they said
people-
to us it was a sequel to Prometheus, I wouldn't watch it.
Yeah.
I like. Do you know what? I'm gonna.
But it's
probably
where
say-
both
I
come
liked
together.
Prometheus. I like the
Yeah.
idea of Prometheus,
Very good. Yeah.
but it. Oh man. It just went to a tangent where it didn't need to go for me.
But it got both together, where people that felt disconnected, like, I don't get it. Is Prometheus part of Aliens, yes or no? Because none of them resemble the xenomorph. But
Yeah.
with this one, it clearly states how it evolves from whatever that was. The giant thing turns into a big squid births this thing, and then this thing becomes a xenomorph. So it kind of shows that. But people were expecting it to be an alien movie where you got the return of Ripley or some form of Ripley and all these scary moments.
No, I don't know. I don't think I agree with you on that.
From what
because-
I read, this is
Yeah.
what people wanted. They wanted something that resembled the old 70s classics, or was it 80s? But this time,
Yeah, it was 70s, but it wouldn't. They would never
But-
capture that.
they'll never get that.
we won't. It's
Yeah.
like if they were to remake Goonies, it won't happen again.
Don't say stuff like that.
But I'm just saying.
Please don't say
so
stuff
in
like
this
that.
case, people
This
wanted
guy's gonna
something.
give you a heart attack right now.
People wanted something that was from back then. Back then, it's done. So you have
Yeah,
to
but-
embrace the new thing. And the new thing now is trying to fuse religion and the future and technology together to make it one. And this is what it was trying to do with David. David is AI that went rogue, and he thought, actually, fuck reading off script. I'm going to be my own person. I'm going to create life.
Yeah,
And
but you got that. But that's going from one tangent to the other.
Yeah.
Like, don't call it Prometheus. Don't call it Aliens. Don't call it anything in it. Start a different movie with that in mind. Because you've gone back to the beginning, prequel wise, and you haven't really told us what's happened with Alien.
But
Do you get what I mean?
I reckon the Blu-ray is going to have the answers.
This guy with the bloody Blu-ray.
I'm
Listen,
expecting good
it's-
things.
Alright then cool. So what's happening next for Alien Covenant? David's on the ship, he's got like 100,000 people on the ship or whatever he's got on the
Yeah.
ship. He's got the 2 eggs in those little suitcases. I don't even know what he's gonna do with them in them drawers or whatever, yeah. Is he gonna create another pathogen, or do you think he's gonna try and become a god in his own right? Because he's like semi
He
Yeah.
is. That's exactly what he's going to do.
he's on that thought process because he's got do you think he's got free will right now?
He's going to make his own son.
I think he does.
And just like the biblical story, David had a son called Solomon. I think that's the route he's going to go down. If you have to
I
really...
don't think it's biblical. I don't think they've gone that far
The
with
flute.
it. The flute, stop with the flute, man. What flute? Well, because he showed him how to play the flute.
But he made symphonies, right? And he wasn't designed to make...
Create.
But
basically.
he did. He went against.
But he didn't create that symphony. That was Beethoven, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he remembered it and done it. And when he gave it to the other guy,
Yeah.
the other David, what was his name?
I can't remember his name.
But the other dude, other David said, I can't
Synthetic,
do that. And he was
synthetic, guys,
"Do it."
synthetic.
And then Synthetic done it. He was like, see, you can create.
No, but that's not creating. He was letting him know that he can play the track.
But the thing, as a machine, it's self-aware to an extent.
Yeah.
Not where it can, right, I'm going to do this or create. If it's been shown how to do something, it will learn that and it will repeat it.
I thought he made his own tune.
My problem is
No, I don't
that
think
Yeah, man, back to back with Soul Solitary.
Mate, it was basic. Do, do, do. Shut up, man. Get that out of it. It was nonsense.
My
It was
thing
garbage.
is that because everything was so advanced in these movies, they didn't even backdate the way the ships looked and stuff like that. You know, when they did Rogue One, everything looked like, you know, it was real machines. They went back, got real, props.
Yeah.
Because they made the ships look like they were more futuristic than what we're gonna see in Aliens.
Bro, do you know what it was, bruv? It was laziness, bruv. Listen to this, yeah? Like, so, what's her name? Oh, who was in Prometheus? What's the name of the girl that stuffed David's head into that backpack?
I don't know. I can't remember. No,
Oh.
Sure.
Sure, yeah.
Sure, yeah.
So, bruv, after when that film finished and I saw that ship fly off into the distance, I was like, okay, cool. We're gonna get some answers now.
Yeah.
We're gonna see where these people actually coming from. Because she said, I don't want to go home.
Yeah.
I want to go to where they came from.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Program it
yeah.
in. Let's go. Blood, they got there and they blew up the planet. Like, what are you doing? Come on, man.
She died,
The
didn't
pathogen.
she?
You just unleashed the whole pathogen.
Yeah, exactly.
Onto that planet without even any answers or nothing like that.
She
And that was
di-
it was David's fault, yes. But my thing is that was a lazy get out of clause. Because you didn't have any more knowledge or gumph to think, right, so when they actually get to this planet, what do we want these people to be like? Or what do we want them to think of the human race? Or what do we want them to even know? Like, where's their knowledge? They could have said, oh, do you know
Remember-
what? You think we're the engineers that created you,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's not us. It's something else.
There's more to it. In Prometheus, when he speaks to the engineers,
Yeah.
they speak a different dialect.
Yeah.
Only he understood.
Yeah.
And to this day, nobody knows what was discussed.
No, you know what was discussed, but they said that, bruv, they didn't like that they created the humans, innit? So they made the pathogen, because, bruv, when they were in that ship and they had that big cannon thing, bruv, they were looking to blow up the earth, bruv. That's what they
That's
were
what
there
that
for.
was- that was there for.
That's why when he saw, bruv, see when he grabbed my man's head, bruv, and pulled it off of his body, bruv, he don't like humans, innit? That's why it was such a big,
Yeah.
it was like a thing where, right, he wanted to get back, he wanted to get into the ship, boom, take off, go blow up Earth, bruv. That's what I got from it.
I don't know, you know.
Because they didn't like the human race of what they created. That's what
Yeah.
I thought. And that alien or whatever, that engineer, he could tell that David was a synthetic.
Yeah.
Because he started murking off everyone else, bruv. He
Yeah.
went for the head top, everything, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Like, so, in my eyes, I think, I don't think they gave me as much as what they could have done. Because now, after Covenant, there's no engineers, there's some basic aliens now, and that's it. There's no face hugging no more.
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna wonder.
Because what happened to that planet? Them aliens that was running around. Do you know how many aliens was in that scene? You know that first
Yeah,
scene
yeah,
where
yeah.
the ship blew up? You know how many aliens were there, bro?
There's
There was a
loads.
couple, bruv. So that's it now. That's it. Done.
He was able to
Oh,
communicate
there was a
with
few.
them.
There was a few.
But they
Yeah.
weren't morphed into xenomorphs.
No,
they were
bro.
still of that. The little things.
But that one that was actually was able to stand up
Yeah.
and it was able to kind of communicate. You know when he said like, oh yeah, if you blow on a horse's nose, it will be your friend forever or whatever.
Yeah.
Before my guy come in and shot the life out of it, bruv. You know that white alien? Like,
Yeah.
That one
The
was
hybrid.
like that was a
The
hybrid one.
Yeah, hybrid. Yeah.
Is that what they call it? The hybrid?
That was
It
a
was
hybrid.
like some
one.
kind of
Yeah.
hybrid, bruv. It was standing on all fours, bruv. Well,
Yeah,
not all
yeah.
fours. It was standing up like
Yeah.
almost
Straight back.
human, like, bruv.
Yeah.
So the xenomorph came from humans.
No, this version came.
This
the
version.
last version was from humans. The other thing was from.
Some totally did. I think that one was from the actual, maybe any of the engineer
Engineers.
aliens that
Yeah.
survived.
Yeah.
Because he was testing on all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
he said.
he was.
But then it contradicts it because like when they got there was no birds, there was no animals.
Yeah.
And then when he was in his like little lab, there was bare different kind of
different
creatures
kind of
and
things.
stuff.
Yeah,
So
that's right. That's right.
I don't know.
He couldn't have gone through all of that, but
No way.
shit. I don't know. I think, again, like, the thing is so hard for me to watch that movie again after
I
the
need
first
to
time.
watch it again. I haven't
I
seen
don't
it
think
since
that
May.
I watched it
and
once.
I've been
after.
dying to watch it, but no one came with me.
Sorry, bro.
No,
I told you.
sad sack games. But you're probably the
Nobody.
only one in that cinema anyway.
Nah,
It was
man.
just garbage.
I was there,
bro.
yeah.
Ready for it.
Yeah.
So why do you think that? Why do you think that there's such a big biblical aspect in it, though, bro?
I just see a lot of like subliminal biblical tales of
Like how,
David
though, like-
one having power, having in a sense wealth, and having the ability to create music and hypnotize. Because if you read like the old stories of David and what he had and the powers he had and what he was able to do with the flute and music, so I was like putting it 2 and 2 together.
Okay, but obviously David only had that kind of knowledge from his dad, Waylon.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that wasn't any kind of teaching, because he said no one was nice to him, no one was kind to him. So do you think that he got self-aware, started to learn, and then thought to himself, hold on a minute, you created me, but you don't know who created you.
That's
That's
it.
right, yeah.
That's it.
So where's your creator? And if your creator created you and just left you, does that make you a mistake kind of thing? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because it's like you don't care about it. You're not trying to improve
And he nailed
it.
it. That's what this film is all about.
Yeah.
And that's why he
I
took
just feel
out
like
them-
he just had a vendetta, bro, and he was
Yeah,
like,
but then you killed. If you feel like a creator, you don't go and kill a whole race.
this is what I'm saying.
You
because
killed a
he's-
race that created
Yo.
You killed a race that created your master. So you killed them.
But no, he knew they're not engineers. They just...
But they look like engineers though, weren't they? Because that ship came and they were celebrating them coming back. No. When they were like, you know, when the ship
Oh
started
yeah,
to
that's
land
right.
and
Yeah, they were
like,
celebrating. Yeah, we're gonna have a party.
And
And
they saw the hatch open up, boy, and they started to lose it, bro.
Yeah.
They were like, oh no, what is this? But I don't know, like that kind of pathogen, yeah. Alright, let me ask you this. So this is probably gonna go on a tangent now.
No, go for it. Go for it.
So
man.
the alien that was created, yeah, that's in Predator as well, right? So aliens versus Predator, yeah.
I mean, Xenomorph.
Yeah, the xenomorph. Yeah.
Yeah, they said that basically there was a pyramid that the predators went to actually fight them, and when they get overwhelmed, then they blow themselves up with that kind of like whatever.
Oh
they had on
yeah.
their thing,
That's right. Yeah.
But my thing is, yeah. So do you think that the predators created the aliens then? Because how did they get there? Like,
Yeah. See, this is
it's
why
too
I've never
much.
seen Alien vs Predator.
you've never
What?
seen it. What, Brian? Here's you talking about
Man.
Alien Covenant,
I thought it
bro.
was bogus.
No, man.
Have you not seen this,
Nah.
man?
You have to
Come
watch
on,
it.
man. You have to watch it,
You have to
bro.
watch
I
it.
thought it'd be like watching Mortal Kombat.
No.
I didn't watch it.
I can't.
No,
deal.
you have to watch it. You have to
I
watch it,
can't
bro.
deal. I
Well,
can't
definitely
deal.
worth watch.
It's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right, but
Sorry,
it
bro.
just
I mean-
it just gives a different aspect of
Any
like
that looks
how they're
wrong.
trying to merge
Any dipping down there.
all these.
Sorry, bro.
I'm not involved in this. I'm not attributed to this, guys. Listen, if you're watching this, like I was on the phone, innit? Like, I don't know what's happening.
I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to put the phone on charge before it dies out, and we got deep into conversation.
Yeah.
Jakob, you need to watch Alien vs Predator. Well, the thing is,
another. It is another spin, but I'm
Yeah.
thinking like, rah, you're actually letting like the predators come into your universe now.
that's right. Yeah,
Do you get what I mean? But like, finish what you start first, like.
they couldn't because I think 20th Century Fox have come to a point now where they've got all of these characters. They're not making use of them because if they don't make it like some of the, you know, like the comic book franchises,
Yeah.
they've got like 5 years to 10 years to make a movie or a TV program or something with that, or it goes back to the original owner. The reason why Joe, what's his name, creators of Superman, Joe, bro, sorry, can you hand me that book there, the red one right in the corner?
This one.
Yeah,
Oh, is this the red?
yeah, there you go. What's his name, man? It's got to be there.
This is
Mike Tyler Nobleman.
Schuster.
Schuster,
and
yeah, the
Siegel.
Schuster brothers, yeah?
Schuster and Siegels.
Yeah, Schuster and Siegel, so the creator of Superman. That's so bad. I'm going to get destroyed. I bet I'm going to get destroyed by Superman fans.
Don't
the re-
lose.
the
It's
reason
only an opinion, guys.
Yeah. The reason why they you know they couldn't get the name back from Warner Brothers was once they sold the character to Warner Brothers, they continued making products, and they've been fighting. They fought for years to get the character back.
Yeah.
But they just couldn't get it back because they've already signed that agreement. The problem is with having something like that, like with Aliens. I think Ridley Scott signed it off to 20th Century Fox.
He did, yeah.
And that's where he loses.
Oh, he sold it, so they can basically do what they want.
That's why
with it.
they're doing what they're doing. But even though when he's come back to the project, they're not giving him full control, creative control.
That's right.
This is the problem now with Ridley Scott. Now, like the stuff he did in the 80s, last bit of the 70s and 80s, was amazing because he had full creative control. Even with Blade Runner, like now with Blade Runner, he's only a producer on it because the studio will be
Does
like,
he own the
nah,
rights? He doesn't own the rights to Blade
no,
Runner.
because he sold it.
How are you selling these kind of things like?
But the thing is, at the
Money
at the
talks
but
and
who would
bullshit
sorry,
walks.
if,
No, sorry.
Shit, am I
who would
not
ever
supposed
thought that
Yeah, of course.
these creations would be this big now? You know, if I was back, I'm not that.
But they're
old,
cult films though. Like you can't say that's not. When
No,
it came
yeah.
out, it was classic.
But this is what I'm saying. Blade Runner was a bad movie when it came out. It's only 20 years later it matured.
Yeah, but
And Aliens
ahead of
was a
its
hit
time,
straight
right?
away. But with
It was all
nobody
about
knows
timing.
though, isn't it? It's
It
timing.
was released at a time where people were very curious about what's beyond these seas, what's beyond the earth.
Yeah.
So it kind of worked, and people were very curious to like really believe in this.
But nothing else. Well, for me, no other Alien movie or franchise like this has its own different species. Like even to be called a xenomorph.
Yeah.
To have like the Sentry ones, to have the Warrior ones, to have there's bare different types of aliens, bruv. Even the ships, the Sirocco, or I don't
something
even know,
like yeah.
and the Blackbird ship as well. Do you know what I mean? Like they've invested so much into the names of it, and it's stayed current even to this day, bro. You go Comic-Con, bro, you see people dressed as the Marines.
Yeah, the Marines.
And
yeah.
all the Marines got murked out, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you get me? You see them walking around with the thing like,
Yeah, they got that thing that
it's
alien.
coming at me, man. Game over, man. I don't want it, man. Like people are saying that in Comic-Con, so it's a thing that can grow, and it's been growing exponentially since the 70s, bro.
Yeah.
7-0.
Yeah, massive.
Like you can't get rid of that, and then you're starting to do bullshit garbage movies like this now. You're killing it.
Well, it's so difficult. Somebody came on and they left. They put a like. Thank you so much. That means the world.
Sorry,
For
we
the
might
first
be
time-
going on a tangent, but like we're just
No.
chatting.
This is why I like this.
I mean, the truth is, half the people in the world still question why are we here?
Okay.
Who made us?
Yeah, but
Why?
that's not for Ridley Scott to go and do something like that.
No,
To
but he's putting
portray.
Inception. He's putting that seed back
Bro,
in.
But my thing, that's not even an inception, bro, because the trailer did not
Yeah, it didn't sell
focus
it.
on that.
It didn't.
If the trailer did that,
if
bro,
it did that, then yeah.
would be actually. I'll be honest. If the trailer did what it did in there, I think I would have enjoyed the movie more.
Definitely.
And
I
but what we saw
I see what you mean now.
And
wasn't
even
that
Yeah, and even from I'd expect that more from Prometheus.
Prometheus. Yeah.
Then I can say, oh yeah, they want to know about like our creator and how we do
Yeah.
this. But this Covenant did not do any of that. Do you know what I mean?
They first sold us a movie. That's what I feel like. 20.
Well, they just
I think the Covenant was the ship.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yes, it was a
Covenant
ship.
was the
Yeah, it was a
ship,
ship.
but it was the premise of the movie.
But where did the ship go? Like, you know the story about the Covenant
Yeah.
and the Ten Commandments?
Yeah, yeah.
To this day, they don't know where the Covenant is.
No.
Yeah.
Is it in Egypt? Is it in Israel?
Yeah,
Nobody
so
knows.
that's what
And
I think that ship
and that's
is
how
based
it
on.
left. And the
Yeah.
Covenant had the humans, the eggs.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So I think that's the bottom line of the film. And
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I liked it. I'll watch it again, definitely. I'm
Yo,
with you,
don't
man.
you-
I'm with you.
Listen, the film, yeah, I think it was just a normal spin-off.
Yeah, that's
There's nothing new
There's
happened
nothing
that
new
hasn't
happened.
happened in any
Yeah.
other Alien film. They heard a beacon, they went to the planet, they got ingested, and things burst out their chest, and one person survived, and that was it. And now
But
the
this is what
ship,
I'm saying, it
now
was-
the ship
it was-
I know what you mean. It's like
on
having-
course. It's on course to the original planet where it was supposed to be going in the first place, before hearing the beacon, which David set up. So now, what are you gonna do between Covenant
and
and Alien, Ripley? What
He
happened?
should have
What's
done it,
happening
man.
there?
Why did he cancel
No,
it? Who cancelled it?
what?
Fox Studios.
Yeah.
Fuck Fox.
Yeah. Fuck
Sorry.
Fox. Fuck Fox.
Sorry, Fox. Hate you, man.
And he made
too
his
much.
money, didn't he, from this film?
Well, no, of course he's going to make his money because a
Studio
lot of
made the
people are
money, he
still
made
going to
his
watch.
money, everyone got paid.
They're going to watch it. It's just they missold the film to fans. Like me personally, I didn't need it to be. If it was going to be continued from Prometheus, then call it Covenant. Don't call it Aliens.
But you couldn't call it that.
No, but that's
No,
the
they could have
problem.
just called it Covenant.
Yeah, Covenant. Yeah.
Don't call it Aliens Covenant.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't even call... it wasn't even
you know
Alien
what?
Prometheus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I read somewhere he didn't want to, but he got so much abuse from fans, he felt obliged to.
No,
And he said
because
only now.
But how can you...
As a-
You can't sequel a movie... Alright, you've got Alien.
Yeah.
Yeah? You've got Aliens.
Yeah.
You've got Aliens 3. You've got Resurrection.
Yeah.
Then what?
No, that's it. After that.
Prometheus now.
Yeah.
Then Alien Covenant.
Mm.
So what are we going? Are we not going to deal with?
But in my eyes, it does
Prometheus
fuse the
issue.
both. So it is a sequel to a prequel, and it kind of works. But there's still questions left open to ask.
But you haven't answered the basic questions.
Who am I?
What am I?
Why am I?
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Yeah.
Where are we from?
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
You. How can I put it? You basically opened Pandora's box,
Yeah.
and now you've opened it. You don't know how to close the lid again, but you've already suggested.
left it
You've
all
been
out.
you've
Yeah.
been so suggestive with the way you've done things. You've kind of caught yourself out now because you're like, oh yeah, I've put myself on this journey
Yeah.
and I've sent someone into the stratosphere that don't want to go home. She wants to actually know where her origin is.
Mm.
So we've done that. We've got there. Don't really know what else to do because no one knows what to do in that situation.
But perhaps Franco has the answer in the Blu-ray edition.
This guy with the Blu-ray edition, you're selling that Blu-ray edition, boy.
Plug in, innit?
I won't.
Plug in,
I don't
plug
know,
in.
man. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna. It's not gonna do anything for me.
For me personally, no, because I feel like-
Nah, man. I know in 20 years' time you guys are going to be feeling it.
not in 20 years' time, bro.
20 years' time.
Man.
Just like the other greats.
Yeah,
The thing is, you never know.
It's because I think now it was released, we were expecting something, and it didn't meet expectation, so we're already attacking it. But I think as years go by, and I'm sure he will release little things here and there, it will make the picture clearer.
No, but yeah, I just
Right.
feel like it didn't. I mean, for me personally, like, I love Ridley Scott. I love the movies he does, but it didn't. This movie had no meaning to. Like Prometheus did. I gotta say, as much as I didn't like that movie as well, Prometheus has a meaning. It gave us a meaning. It told us something.
Yeah, Prometheus was awesome.
Yeah, that there's a truth. There's something there. He worked with it, but Covenant just copy and pasted stuff from alien movies and then put this extra bit of biblical madness in there.
Mm.
It didn't have. It had the same formula that other movies had.
But let me flip it. When I first saw Alien, the first thing I said was, who are they? Why are they killing humans? Or what are they doing there? I had
That
all these
didn't-
questions. But that's it. But
That's
didn't.
you had
But
those questions.
Me, I was like, I want to know who made the aliens,
Yeah.
why are they there, or what's the game? Like, why?
Yeah.
Why are they acidic? Why are they so hostile?
I like the mystery that I don't know.
They
where
are
they're
the
from.
ultimate killing machine. That's
and,
what
and
they
I'm,
are.
I'm like,
And
someone
that's-
must have made them. Who? Then I thought, could it be God? Why would God make human one hand and the other hand make something that's going to destroy them completely? So if that's a paradox, that don't make sense.
Yeah.
So from the start, I was always like, aliens don't make sense to me, but it's a good film.
Mm.
Watching this, it kind of fuses both together. There was an evil mind who wanted more than he can have, and he designed his own.
So do you think that's the David? That's the.
Yeah. That's
Synthetic.
that would. Yeah.
That would, yeah.
But that still doesn't answer the question as to where did they come from in the first place? Because he didn't create them.
Yeah, he didn't create them.
Initially,
That's
I
what I'm
The
thought.
pathogen was
Yeah.
already there.
Initially, I thought they were the engineers, but then after reading Scott's outtake on it, they're not the engineers. And
Well,
after
so
watching
when
the
you
film-
say engineers, they're not the engineers. Do you think so? They're just the race of alien or whatever, but they didn't create the humans. Then is that what you're saying?
yeah, at no point did it say they did. At the start, he takes that thing, they all liquidized, and they just lose. We don't know what was the outcome, but we assumed human came out of it because the Darwinian theory is life came from tadpole. But I don't believe in that shit. I said it. I
Evolution.
don't believe in that shit. Right? I don't.
You're not an evolution person.
Nah, man, evolution suck balls. It's not because it says we were this, then we grew into that, then we turned into monkeys, then we had muscles. No, I'm not having it. And that kind of depicts it.
What, the movie?
Yeah.
Well, he was working on a couple of bits and pieces,
Think about
wasn't
it.
he?
He was.
He got that into his drink. He had the drink. He papped her. Out came this octopus thing. this
trick?
octopus thing came
In
tonks.
in Prometheus,
Right?
when
This thing was
David
tonks.
dabbed
Oh
the,
yeah.
Arms, right?
And that was
Then-
one drop, boy.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? And then,
I forgot. This is my problem.
the engineers went open the door and got sucked up.
Mm.
Then birthed the first form of xenomorph.
But what happened to that blue alien though? That's still running around.
He got slapped up, man. Probably died somewhere.
Nah, man, that's still on the planet somewhere. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
still running
That's what I'm
around
saying.
on the planet.
That's what I'm
That's what I'm
saying. Alien Covenant 2 now, they're probably going to go back to that same planet and see him again.
No, but
See?
there's something happened. This is it. This is the link. After they took off, they
Yeah.
obviously landed somewhere.
Yeah.
Did what they had to do.
What, got his body?
Yes, he got repaired. He fell in love with her. To him, she was mother, and he loved her. Then once she died, he was like, okay, I need to make use out of her. He started doing his Geno projects.
But he killed her though. He didn't.
No,
she
we don't
didn't-
know that.
He said that.
No,
Because her body was on the table, bro.
Yeah.
Opened up.
no, but at one point, what did he say? He killed her.
I'm sure he said that.
We assume.
Alright, yeah,
The
maybe I'm
world-
being suggested.
Yeah.
But when I saw her body
Yeah,
was
he-
on the
He
table,
loved, he loved
opened
her.
up.
He loved her.
Nah, I
Yeah,
don't think
yeah.
he. No, I don't think
He
he's
wasn't
capable.
designed to love. I have any feelings, but he did, and he loved her, and
I
she
don't think
and
he
she
did.
died. How he died could have been him. We don't know, but we only.
But he
assume
cut her
it was
open,
him.
man.
No, he didn't love her because he, bruv, he doesn't like the human race, bro.
Yeah.
Because of his father.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean he loves her.
I don't know. This again. These are the questions left.
All right, so check this here. If he did love her, why would he just make so much of a point to let everyone be taken over by the alien host of it? Right?
Yeah.
That's his creation? That's his baby. Don't you remember when he was
Yeah.
when he took the captain down to the egg and it jumped in his face, brother? The baby, the alien
Yeah.
burst out of his chest here, and he was doing all this hand
Right, that
puppet
killed me,
thing.
right, that killed
Bruh,